somewhere in like the front of the room, but I don't know where.
Where is the room? Can you find out? The room is in front of you, or on the left side, or right side?
In front of me.
Uh-huh. There is a door for this room? Where is open?
I can't tell. It's just all dark.
Uh-huh. So can you get closer?
To the air?
Or to this room? Is there any light from the room?
No.
Uh-huh. So let the air guide you. Follow this air.
I don't think it's just a room.
Uh-huh. What do you feel? Some sort of space?
I thought that I felt walls around me, but there's not, and it's more of just like empty space
Uh-huh.
on a flat surface.
Uh-huh. Does this space have walls?
No.
Uh-huh. No ceilings?
I can't really tell.
Mm-hmm. If you look around, what can you see? You look up.
Well, now I'm starting to see stars.
Uh-huh. Do you see many stars?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but not that many.
Uh-huh. Are they moving?
No.
Mm-hmm. And do you feel you have a body?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If you take a look, start from your feet.
I can't see anything. It's
Uh-huh.
too dark.
Uh-huh. So do you feel that you can walk? Or you're floating?
I think I can walk.
Uh-huh. What else do you notice?
I noticed that the breeze is getting stronger
Yeah.
with the air.
Uh-huh. Let's follow this. And try to communicate with this air or breeze. Just like you know them. You can say hi in your mind and ask where this breeze can take you.
It feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like it has any sort of
Mm-hmm.
like. I just keep walking and it keeps getting stronger.
Uh-huh. And find out why this breeze is getting stronger.
I think it's because I'm getting closer to the source.
Uh-huh. So when you say source, what is that?
I'm not sure.
The source of the breeze.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's get closer. Keep walking. And you can just go to that moment when you're right in front of it.
Now there's some sort of
Mm-hmm.
light source.
Uh-huh.
It's a small one, but it's in almost like a. It's this it's a bunch of like rock type things that are colored red.
So the light is kind of red color?
No, the light is white, but the rocks are red.
You see a lot of rocks?
Yeah.
What does this light make you feel?
It
Feel it. You might be able to get some messages. What the light is telling you.
The light is just there. It's not telling me anything.
Okay, so now use the light to take a look at yourself. What do you look like? Like you can have the spiritual eyes and you can look at right in front of you.
Wait, what do I look like?
So just feel that you can see yourself from in front.
It's kind of scaly. It's a color that I haven't
seen before?
Yeah, I haven't seen this color.
Can you try to describe? Like between this color and that color?
It's like a whole completely different color.
But what do you tell me more about your look? Like, do you have arms, legs?
I have 4 legs.
And what do they look like? Are they long?
They're pretty short.
Okay. What again, what's your skin color? Or it's hard to describe?
It's really hard to describe. It's not it's not
It's close to any color?
No, it's not. It's a completely different color.
Alright, so how big are you?
I'm almost touching the top of the cave.
The top of a cave.
There's a bunch of red rocks and they kind of form a cave.
Oh, I see. Is this the place where you live?
Yes.
I see. And so, let's say if we use feet, like how tall are you? than regular human being?
Yeah.
Like 7, 8,
9.
9. Very good. And can you describe your head or your face?
It's almost in like a upside down trapezoid shape. It's very wide.
Mm. Your face is wide?
Yeah.
You have 2 eyes?
3.
Where's the third one? In the middle?
It's in the middle. They're in a row horizontally.
So, do you have nose?
I only have something that slightly resembles a mouth.
Okay. The mouth is big or small?
It's in the middle.
Do you have teeth? You don't feel?
I don't feel teeth, and I don't think I have teeth.
Okay. All right. So, what is the third eye in the middle? What does that do?
It allows for more, like, a better view of things to the side. The eyes are more spread out, and we can see, like, more from one side to the other, instead of it being like your peripheral vision. You can see it clearly.
I see. So you can see left or right and also in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's like 180 vision?
Yeah.
I see. So what do you, now, I want you to feel, what do you call of this species?
I don't know what they used to be called because most of them are gone.
What happened?
Our planet started to dry out.
What is the cause to make the planet dry out?
I'm not sure.
So, what is the name of the planet?
I can't remember.
Let's see if there are letters pop up.
M.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Okay. Start from M. It's alright. Keep breathing. You don't see other letters after M?
I can't remember.
Alright. Maybe we can find out later. So, what do you do with the 4 legs? Do you stand up?
Yes. I can walk around. But
with all 4 legs?
Yes, with all 4 legs.
All right. So tell me about this planet.
I can see that it's mostly red.
What makes most things red here?
It's like red rock and sand.
Uh-huh. I see. So the red color is because of the iron? Or you're not sure?
I'm not sure.
All right. But besides the rocks and sand, what else?
There's not much left. I think I'm one of the only ones left.
Oh. So what happened? Why you survived?
Because everybody around me was fighting for resources.
Uh-huh.
And I had my own little area where I had my own resources that nobody knew about, and everybody either ran out of resources or killed each other off.
When you say resources, are you talking about like water?
Yes, water.
Uh-huh. So the water on this planet is like the water on Earth?
It's similar.
Uh-huh. It's clear.
Yes.
Uh-huh. What else do you need to survive?
We also need food like humans.
Uh-huh. So tell me about those food. What do you eat?
Usually other creatures. There's small creatures around us, like almost like large bugs.
Uh-huh. Um. So now you're the only one who is on this planet.
Yeah.
What do you think you can do here?
I don't know.
What are you doing? What are you doing now?
I'm just in
walking.
the cave. I'm in the cave and I'm just looking around.
Uh-huh. And tell me what kind of emotions you have.
I feel really lonely.
Did you have family?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Who are they?
I had 2 parents and a little sibling.
Uh-huh. So, do you know where they are?
I didn't share my resources with them.
Why not?
Because I knew that they would take it for themselves only and wouldn't let me use it.
So this is how people do things on this planet? They don't help each other?
We used to.
Uh-huh. So when you say that something happened to change the people?
The environment started to change and people became greedy.
So how do you communicate with each other? Do you use words?
We mostly use signals, but sometimes words are used.
Uh-huh. Signals. What kind of a signal you give to each other? And how do you do that?
With our legs.
Ah. So they say lift your leg or move your leg.
You can lift it in a certain way, in a certain direction, or shake it, or stomp it up and down, or anything like that.
So, do you consider yourself as an animal? Or that's not the right category? Or do you have an animal? It seems to you talk about bugs. You are very different from them?
I'm not like Earth's animals.
And the difference is? do you have, let's say, physical mind?
What do you mean by that?
Do you think?
Yes.
Uh-huh. I see. And what is the population?
Currently?
Before? A few thousand or 100,000?
A few billion.
So let's say compare with Earth. Is this bigger or smaller?
Like the size of the planet?
Mm-hmm.
It's about the same.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's close to Earth.
The population?
No, the
size.
The planet itself.
Meaning, are you talking about distance?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How close? How long would it take? You can use light years or Earth year.
I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
But it wouldn't take that long.
Uh-huh. All right, so what do you do next? Let's go to the next moment. Let's see what happens. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you go to that moment. 1, moving forward. 2, almost there. And 3. Where are you? Where are you?
I can't tell.
What do you see? Like, if it's nothing, tell me the color.
I don't know how to explain the color.
Let's wait a little bit. Let's see. Maybe something is blocking you. Do you still feel your body?
No.
Uh-huh. And can you move? Try to float. Move forward or backward, left or right.
I can't tell if I'm moving or not because it's just color and I can't feel it.
You cannot?
No.
And what does this color make you feel?
It reminds me of home.
Tell me more about that feeling.
It's a special color that we cherished and used in celebration. And it reminds me of being with the people that I loved.
So let's go to that moment. Let's take a rock and to find out those memories. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. On the count of 1, you'll be there at that moment. That when you're cherish and celebrate. 3, moving back. 2, almost there. And 1.
We're eating something.
Tell me everything. What is this place and who you're with?
I'm with my family.
What do they look like?
They look similar to me with the same color.
But you do have a body.
Now I can feel that I have a body.
So this is different from the scaly body. Is that right? Is it different?
No.
Describe your body.
It's the same as it was before.
It's on the same planet?
I think so.
But this planet this is a long time ago?
Yeah.
So how long do you live?
Not long.
If we use Earth years?
40 years.
Wow. So when you're with your family, you were young?
Yes.
And tell me about this place. Is it like a room? Or is it in a cave?
It's in a cave.
And who you are with?
I'm with my parents and my sibling. And there's no one else in here.
And you're at the table?
We don't use a table.
What do you use?
We use I think it's a designated area on the floor with a blanket over it where we can eat from.
What are you eating?
Some sort of bug-like creature.
They're dead or they're alive?
They're dead.
Do you cook them or?
No.
I see. How do you feel at this moment?
Happy.
So how old are you here?
12 Earth years.
And what do you say to each other?
We don't usually communicate much. We communicate through our actions, such as bringing home food for each other or water.
But you can make sounds.
We can, but we rarely do.
Because it's just not necessary?
It's not necessary, and our hearing is very sensitive.
Hearing? So you hear much better?
Yeah.
Do you laugh?
Occasionally.
Anything else in this place that you think I should know?
I don't think so.
Alright, so now let's close the scene. We're going to another important day of that life, and something happens that made impact in that life. I'm going to count from 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, you'll be there. That can be any day of that life, even the last day of that life. 1, going to that day, that time. 2, you're getting very close. And 3.
This is where I kept my resources.
So you decide to just keep those for yourself.
But I'm where they are, but there's no resources left.
And so the things that cause the planet to dry out is because of the heat? What is the light source for that planet?
I don't know if I can't tell if it's heat or something else.
Let's go a little bit deeper. We'll find out. Keep breathing. And take another deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And now you just can use your knowing to understand this. What happened? What is the cause? What is that made the water dry?
I don't think anyone knows.
Oh. It just happened that way?
I think so.
And there's nothing you can do about it?
No.
So when you kept those resources for yourself, do you feel that you know what to do if everyone dies?
No.
And so you left your family?
No, my family died off.
Oh. But why you survived?
Because I kept the resources away from them.
Away from them. So when they don't have anything, and you know where to go to get
Yes.
food and water.
Yes.
So how does that make you feel when you're doing that?
Sad.
But what you did not share food and water with them.
I know.
How does this make you feel?
A little guilty, but I know I did what I had to do.
So the survival is more important to you.
That's just how it works here.
When you have this guilt inside, how does that affect you? my next question is, if you can answer this, so how does this guilt affect Mars? Feel this feeling. See the connections between that life and this lifeless Mars. What can you say? Do you feel that does affect you?
Yes.
So now the question is that something that Mars needs to learn in this life? Is that sharing is something that Mars needs to learn?
Not necessarily needs to learn, but it's the reason why there's so much, like, wanting to do things for other people.
Yeah.
Because in the past, when food and resources weren't given to family, and that guilt was there, it carried on, and now there's so much, like, there's so much wanting to do things for other people that it feels like it's not a choice, and that things can be done just without it being for somebody else.
Without what?
Without it being for somebody else.
So let's do this. I'm going to take you to the very last day of that life and to take a look, to find out if there's anything there that also affects Mars life. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you'll be at the last day of that life. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
I'm by where my resources used to be.
You still have those?
No, they're gone now, but I'm where they used to be.
And how old are you?
27 Earth years.
Okay, so you are by yourself?
Yeah.
And you feel hungry, tired, thirsty?
I'm so tired.
And so you're on the floor?
I'm curled up on the floor with my eyes closed.
And what's in your mind? What do you say to yourself? How do you feel about this life?
I want to go back to how it was.
Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts?
That's all I can think right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. And do you feel you're ready?
Yes.
All right. So now, this is the last moment of this life. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, you will let your soul leave this body. And it's a smooth transition. And you will be outside of your body. 1, going through this transition. And 2, your soul is leaving the body. And 3. So now you are free. So from your soul's perspective, what do you think that this life is about? You can see your body.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you understand now? How do you feel about this life?
I can't tell if I would have rather died with my family and shared the resources or lived longer and not have them.
So let's go even deeper. What's the reason you chose this life? What you're supposed to learn?
Because I was supposed to learn
Keep breathing. And you remember everything. You had a purpose to be this four-legged creature, to experience this physical life. What is that? What made you choose this life?
I was supposed to learn why I shouldn't be overly selfish, because in the end it left me, even though I was surviving, I was alone.
So you're supposed to learn that, but how did you do it? Did you learn this?
I think I did.
Very good. Very good. So, where do you go from this point? Allow yourself to go to the place that you need to go. Are you meeting with anyone? Are you rising?
I just see that color.
The same color?
Yeah.
So what is the reason that you're seeing that color now?
I don't know.
So you want to go towards this color?
It's all around me. That's all I see.
All right. Let's see. There's a reason the color is around you. What you are getting? I think the color has some words for you. What do you feel? Let's say, are they saying goodbye to you?
I think so.
Oh, that's beautiful. You feel that you are going to miss them?
Yeah.
You know, you always can come back. You always can see this color. So after you said goodbye, what do you do next? Are you ready to go to the next place?
Yes.
Alright, so let me help you a little bit. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, we'll go to the next destination where there's something that you need to find out, or maybe you need to talk to someone or report something. Counting 1, 2, and 3. You are at this place. What do you see? Just describe as much as you can.
I'm flying somewhere.
Uh-huh. What can you see around you?
It looks almost like Earth, except it's not, because the leaves are on the trees, and it's really cold, almost like it's winter. There's little snow on the ground.
Uh-huh. Are you on the ground?
No, I'm flying.
Uh-huh. You see trees?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
I see other creatures flying.
Uh-huh. Can you describe them?
They look... They have, like, almost fur instead of feathers.
Uh-huh.
But they still have wings.
Uh-huh. They're big?
Pretty small.
Uh-huh. You can see many?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're flying with them?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Are you one of them?
Yes.
Ah, I see. Where you're flying to?
I'm not sure.
And if you look down, what can you see?
I see something that looks like grass, but it's purple.
Uh-huh. Do you see other animals?
No, not right now.
Uh-huh. And it's cold?
Yeah.
And so others are flying together with you. Are they your family members?
I don't know who my family is.
You don't have that. Do you understand the concept of family?
No.
Not really. Uh-huh. But you know them.
I know them. I've been with them all my life.
Uh-huh. And how do you feel the relationship between you and others? Are you close with them?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Do you help each other?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Very good. Do you communicate with each other?
We use different sounds.
Uh-huh. I see. So what is the color of your fur?
Mine is gray.
Gray. And others they have all different colors?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And what kind of emotions you have at this moment?
I feel excited.
Ah. So you know you're going to somewhere.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Alright, so let's go to the next moment. Just like that. And now you're at the next moment.
I can't
Uh-huh.
get my words together to describe it.
Or just try. Use few words. This is a big place.
It's a pretty big place.
Uh-huh. It's like a city?
No, not like a city.
Mm-hmm.
More like a giant garden.
Oh, very nice. What you can tell me? What is in this garden?
There are things that almost look like flowers, but are...
Mm.
I don't really know how to describe them.
Uh-huh.
And
They're big flowers?
they're very big.
Mm-hmm. In different colors?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else? Before I ask you that, do you feel the flowers are conscious?
No.
Uh-huh.
But they have energies.
Mm. How can you feel their energy? And is this the reason that you are here, to receive energies?
No, only I can feel the energies.
Mm. Not others?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. You're special?
Apparently.
Mm. Mm. What kind of energy you're receiving now?
A lot of positive energy.
Mm-hmm. What can you do with this?
I can... I can absorb it.
Mm. Yes.
And I can...
Send to others?
Huh?
Can you absorb it and send to others?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So when they receive this energy, they also feel good?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it is draining to do so.
Oh. Did you learn how to do this?
I taught myself.
Oh. So what made you feel that you should teach yourself about this?
I want to help other people.
You what?
I want to help other people.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. So you can receive the energy from the flowers? And that's the reason you are here?
That's not the reason, but it's one of the things that I was thinking about doing when coming here.
Uh-huh. What else can you do here?
We usually come here for food.
Uh-huh. What is your food?
It's almost fruit-like.
Uh-huh. But it's not the same fruit like we have
No, it's not.
Uh-huh. They taste better?
They're sweeter.
No. Mm. Mm-hmm. So you like to be in this place?
Yeah.
Mm. So when you receive energy from the flowers, they also understand that you're doing this?
Kind of.
Uh-huh. And they're happy for you to receive this energy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what others, creatures that you know on this planet? Let me ask you, are there any beings that they look very different from you?
Not that I know of.
Uh-huh. give me an example of other creatures.
It's almost like an earth bear,
Oh.
but much smaller
Mm-hmm.
and much cuter and less aggressive.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And do you communicate with those?
No.
Uh-huh. What do they do?
I'm not sure.
Uh-huh. And where is the place that you can call home?
It's pretty close by.
Uh-huh. What does it look like?
It's like a dome,
Uh-huh.
and all of the people from my group
Uh-huh.
sleep in that dome.
Uh-huh. What this dome is made of?
It's a material similar to glass, but it's less fragile, and it's not something you would find on Earth.
Uh-huh. So when you say glass, like glass-like, so it's transparent?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And there's no danger living in the dome?
No.
Uh-huh. There's no other animals will attack you?
No.
Mm-hmm. So, do, let's say, animals live on this planet peacefully with each other?
What?
So, there's no fight or...
No.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you you eat those, like fruit-like fruits? You don't eat any small animals?
No.
Uh-huh. So how many are you? Let me ask. So everyone lives in the same dome?
No, there's different groups, and those groups are made at random, but they're usually like made so that people who are closer in age with you are in your same group.
Uh-huh.
And there's a bunch of groups, and you bond with those people basically for your entire life.
Uh-huh. How were you born?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't had any kids, so I wouldn't know how it happens.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go to another important moment of being this creature. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, you'll be there doing something that's important for you or for this group. 1, 2, and 3.
I'm in my dome with my group, and I'm healing somebody with the energy that I got from one of the flowers today.
How do you heal?
I heal, well, it's emotionally, not physically, but when you heal emotionally, it affects the physical.
So the other, let's say, bird, what do you call yourself?
I don't think we really have a name.
Uh-huh.
We're just beings.
So do you feel that you look like a bird?
Not necessarily. We're different from that.
Uh-huh. So when you said you heal the other creature's emotion, so what happened to make this creature have something that needs healing?
It was just something simple. They got hurt on the way to the garden while flying, and they got physically hurt, and I thought that helping them mentally would heal them physically.
So when you send energy, how do you send energy to them? What do you use?
I touch them, and I will for my energy to go from me to them.
And after they receive the healing, what happens?
It does wear out some of my energy and some of my positivity, but
Mm-hmm. But you like to do this.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so this is something that you can do, but not others. And do other creatures have something that they can do that you cannot?
Not necessarily.
Mm. So would you call yourself like some sort of leader in this group, in your group?
I'm not necessarily a leader, but I am different.
Mm-hmm. What else that you taught yourself or you wanted to teach yourself to learn besides the healing?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I do want to learn how to grow my own plants, though.
Oh. What is the purpose?
For food and energy.
Uh-huh. So you don't have to fly far away?
Yeah.
I see. So let me ask, and this is something that you can go deeper, you know the answer. This healing desire has anything to do with the other life you had as this scaly creature that you did not share?
In this life, I'm sharing too much. In that life, I'm not sharing enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows future lives
Uh-huh.
what happens when you do too little or too much of that thing.
So why will you say too much?
Because even though it was helping other people, it was wearing my own energy off.
Oh.
And other people were thriving when I was constantly tired.
Mm. So it seems balance is important.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So are you going to learn that in the next life?
Not the next life coming up, but
In the future.
in the future.
So now let's find out a little bit more about being Mars. What is Mars' purpose? What is learning here?
Mars's purpose.
How about this? Just listen to my words. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. On the count of 1, I will take you to the moment before Mars came to Earth. And so we can take a look and find out why he chose to have this life. 3, we're going to that moment. This is the moment before Mars became Mars. And 2, getting very close, and 1. What is this place?
I see the color.
The same color. Is there a name for this color?
No.
Tell me everything.
Mars went to Earth because
Yeah.
it was a completely different Earth is a completely different experience, even though it may not seem like it, but it is a completely different experience from other past lives, and it's... the purpose isn't something concrete, it's just to this purpose in this life isn't something concrete, but things that he can do are heal other people, but also take care of himself, and find ways that he enjoys to do that, such as through music.
I understand, but seems this is something that when Mars is on Earth, he's experiencing a lot of challenges. So he's supposed to learn from those challenges. How he's doing?
It helps because if he puts himself into a position that another person might be feeling, and if he's experienced that, then he can further help other people.
Can you say in a little bit different way?
If he is experiencing something and or experiences it in the past, then later on, if somebody else is experiencing that, he can better find ways to help that person, and he can enjoy the times when he's not feeling that way or not going through that thing.
Am I speaking with Mars herself? Who am I speaking with? Or this is a different entity? How do you identify yourself? Is it something we're supposed to know?
No.
All right. Can I keep asking questions?
Yes.
Okay. So it seems that Mars has some psychic abilities or gifts that he can see things other people cannot see. What he can do, what he's supposed to do with this ability, with his gifts.
He's supposed to listen to what they tell him. Right now they're just trying to get his attention. But in the future, they're going to tell him what he needs to hear.
So he needs to listen to the messages because they want him to do something?
Yes.
And he will be able to understand?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can tell him? What it seems he doesn't really understand. He's trying to listen, but he doesn't get the message. Can we say if he wants to understand, then he will?
It's not something that anyone could understand right now. If it was happening to somebody else, they wouldn't understand either.
Is this some sort of a special mission?
Couldn't say.
Is he special?
Depends on how you define special.
What is his origin? Is it something that you cannot disclose?
There are many things I can't disclose.
For what reason? That certain things we're not supposed to know.
Because if you know, they won't happen.
Can you explain that a little bit more?
If you know certain things, then things that are supposed to happen in the future just won't happen.
Because the way we think can disturb?
Yes.
And you can also cannot disclose yourself?
No.
And does Mars know you?
In a way.
He feels. Are you guiding him?
I'm trying to.
Does he listen?
I think I'm doing it in the wrong way.
Do you know what is a better way to guide him?
Yes.
Anything else that you want to let him know?
Not that I can think of.
What he will be doing in church?
Again, if I disclose it, it won't happen.
I see. I'm going to do my best to help him with his anxiety and depression today. And is there anything you like to say about those? Why he's experiencing? Are those necessary? Or shall I move to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. Are you the one who kind of made him agree to receive this session today?
He did it himself.
Very good. I think that's all the question I have for today. And thank you for all the information you have given. Thank you. And hopefully we will have this kind of communication again in the future. So now, Mars, I want you to listen to my words. And I want you to use your spiritual eyes, your spiritual vision to take a look at your body, like you're scanning your body. And let me know if there's any part of this body that you feel your energies are stored inside, and those energies are heavy or uncomfortable, or you feel they don't serve you anymore. Let me know if you feel anything from head to toe. What do you feel?
I don't really feel anything.
So your entire body there's nothing that you feel there's some sort of heavy energy or blockage. Feel again. Nothing.
A little bit in the chest.
And now I want you to really look into this energy. And let me know the color, the shape, and the texture. Like you can zoom in and really take a good look. What is the color? Just keep feeling it. And what does this energy do? What does this energy represent? Or how does it make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel great.
Green?
It doesn't make me feel great.
It's like you feel it's some sort of blockage?
Yeah.
Very good. And is this something that you feel heavy?
A little bit.
All right. So that's all? Anything else?
No.
All right. Okay, so now I want you to listen to my words again. And now we're going to a very exciting place. And also very loving place today that we're going there to receive some healings. And this is the healing place that is relevant to your soul. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you'll be there. You might be meeting with some beings. Counting 1, you are going there, feeling very excited. 2, you are going there faster. You're moving towards this place faster and faster. And this is a special healing place in the universe. And 3, now you are here. Are you ready? Let me know where you are and who you're meeting. Let us see. What are you experiencing?
I'm with my grandpa in his backyard making music.
In your backyard? In the backyard with your grandfather?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Making music.
Tell me more.
We're doing something that we both enjoy doing, like that we enjoy doing together. And like we're just happy, like figuring out chords and lyrics and stuff.
What's next? What does your grandfather say to you? Let's see what else is happening.
All we're doing is working on music.
On music? And let's see, what does this music make you feel?
Extremely happy.
And now I want you to focus on the energy, the blockage inside of your chest. And see what the music can do with that. Do you feel the changes inside of your chest?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
It feels like that cloud is kind of gone.
Beautiful. So now your chest is clear.
Yeah.
Very good. And I want you to take a few moments, just enjoy this place, being with your grandfather. Enjoy the music. Just Embrace everything. Keep breathing. And there's nothing else but to enjoy. And feel the joy. It's such a beautiful moment. There's no worries and no problem. Just peace and joy. And now, I want you to listen to my words again. And we're going to try to go to a different place. And this is a planet. And the name sounds like Akanaki. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, let me know if you can find this planet and be on this planet. 1, going through time and space. 2, this planet. 2, you're moving faster and faster. And 3. What do you feel?
I can't, transport there.
What is stopping you?
I don't know.
Where are you now?
I just see the color.
What color is that?
I don't know what color.
Oh, the same color?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this is the color. Will you call it your home planet color?
I guess.
Mm-hmm. And how does this color right now make you feel?
It makes me feel tired.
Mm. Mentally or physically?
Both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So now we're gonna try one more thing, and let's see if you will be able to channel through your higher self that energy, which is always your energy. But we like to have some conversation with the higher self in order to help you in the best way. I'm counting from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you will channel through this energy. 1 and 2 and 3. May I speak with Mars' higher self? Yes. Am I speaking with Mars herself today?
No.
Who I'm speaking with? What do you call yourself? How you're related to Mars?
I'm trying to teach him.
Uh-huh. Are you his guides?
One of them.
One of them. Very good. I appreciate this communication. And anything that you want to let him know today?
Not today.
Can I ask one or two questions?
Sure.
How is he doing?
What do you mean by that?
Are you happy with his learning?
Yeah.
And he will be doing even better from now on?
Yeah.
And so he is on the right path?
Yes.
Very good. Alright, so I guess I will not ask more than this. And thank you again for this communication. And now, Mars, I want to ask you, before I take you back to this time, this reality, and is there anything that you like to do?
No.
Very good. So now, we're going to come back to this time, this place, and this reality. Because this is the most important life for Mars right now. This is the life that he's focusing on. Now, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. On the count of 5, you'll be back and feeling wonderful. 1, you're coming back very peacefully, and everything that you learned and experienced today will be integrated to your life, and for you to have more clarity, for you to be able to do more. 2, and you will use those wisdom and knowing to help people and also help yourself, and to also have the balance to not drain yourself out. 3, now you started hearing the sounds inside of the room and the sounds outside of the room. 4, you're coming back very nicely, very nicely. And 5, feeling wonderful all over. Welcome back. How do you feel? You okay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I took a nap.
How long do you think it has been?
I don't know.
Like, what do you feel?
Like,
20 minutes?
no, not 20 minutes.
How long?
I don't know.
Longer?
Yeah.
1 hour?
Maybe.
It's about 2.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's what, 6:40?
6:40. It's a little over 2.
2.5.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Didn't feel like that long?
No,
You didn't remember